Good morning, easily offended millennials.
Hello, faggot.
CrabLegsTV here, bringing you another roast theater. And I must say, I'm quite excited about this one. I've been holding off making a video on this particular person for a while now, until I discovered some of the stupid shit they were getting themselves into. And let me tell you, this person is the physical incarnation of stupidity. And I'm not even joking on this one. This man, everything he does, it is just stupidity. And what is the name of this helmeted handicap? But you've read the title, haven't you? Well, you know what? Let's start off with viewing his content. This is his channel. Note that he for some reason has a truck fetish, along with a few other fetishes that I will get into further detail later. But anyway, let's have a look at this video. That's in Nathan flavor. I know it was made 1 year ago, but come on, we gotta look at this thing. What kind of a name is Birdie's Please? Like, what? 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 And just like that, I have no fucking clue what's going on. What sound effect is that? So repetitive and annoying. Also, if that's supposed to be a dialogue sound effect, but what? Are you actually brain dead? Who even are you? What? Well, how's that supposed to make sense? That's like saying, oh yes, in memory of all the Jews that died in World War II, I now pronounce this Taco Bell open.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, isn't that funny part from the Angry Birds movie?
Oh my god.
Oh, I remember that. This is literally the most boring shit. That is literally the end of the video. Man, I sure am saying literally a lot. I should stop. But anyway, let's have a look at Michael's version. Wait, what? But Spike doesn't live on your fantasy world of Bird Island. He lives on Friendship Island. Did Michael say it was okay for you to put his real name on the internet? Holy shit, I remember back when I was a bird, I actually asked for one of these. Holy shit. Again, literally the end of the video. Oh, god damn it! Said it again! Come on, there's gotta be one video on here that isn't made only for the person who made it. Let's have a look at this review he made on a certain Angry Birds playset. I can't really blame him for making this video. I mean, I used to make these kinds of videos when I was 7. Look at this kid, he looks like a friggin' potato. Okay, so there's no commentary during this, so I'm just gonna do ASMR. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at the pig. The pig sure looks like he wants to get a big dick shoved up his ass. He sure likes to fly, doesn't he? Over 2 feet high. Sounds a lot like Red's dick. Oh wow, that's a nice zoom in of the words. Now I can read them. Let's see our boy Red. He sure is looking around today. Yes, he looks like he has 56 turds. He needs to poop out. Oh, let's have a look at the box. Wow, a couple of tards just got their hands on this glorious playset. I bet those 3 pigs on the box would come in the set. Oh wow, they aren't, and it only comes with 2 pigs. That's a bit hypocritical. That's a bit of false advertising, don't you think? Oh, wow. Holy shit. Okay, you know what? I can't do this anymore. I'm also going to replace the music with something more appropriate because this current theme he's gone with is just irritating.
Open up the potions. Pop. It's my mind. Come on, mine it up. Hear a hiss near the door and the night begins.
Why don't you use your actual voice, you pussy?
Creepers done.
Okay, we have a man who has matured enough to grow hair on his arms unboxing this fucking Angry Birds playset for children. Or rather, man-children, because I don't think even a 7-year-old would find this entertaining nor enjoyable. And the man-children are kind of what the fan base is made up of nowadays, you included. Oh yeah, and then it is a bit depressing that, overall, the set, it looks pretty good, but the pigs are just stickers. Oh yeah, also, what toy review video showcases the instructions? Oh right, the ones that are only hungry for ad revenue.
Before, I never let him in. Pack up your inventory, moving you out. Bring some extra food so that you don't starve. No time to forget torches. And you gotta bring a pickaxe. Yeah, you know where we going. Sometimes you forget torches. Welcome to my mine. We are mining diamonds. We don't know how to strip mine. We don't have to fry them up.
I am so sorry about that. That's pretty much the end of the video. The rest of it was just him playing with the damn thing like a freaking child. But anyway, let's move on to the juicy bit.
For whatever your new business plan will bring.
So if you didn't know, Corporal has an underwear fetish. And I mean, that would have been easy to ignore if he hadn't used our bird sonas in his fucking fetish art without permission, I may add. Here are some examples, obviously starting with the more mild shit. So do you remember the police bird from the Angry Birds movie, whose character only served to give Chuck a speeding ticket? Well, Corporal is fucking obsessed with him. I know I don't have all the fucking fetish pictures of him, because somehow Corporal has made these scarce nowadays, but I'm sure you could check his Twitter and Instagram. Let's see here, then we have the fucking pictures of Red and Chuck and Bomb and all those faggots. Oh yeah, and there's some Angry Birds Evolution garbage. But here's the best part, the ones that he makes of other people's Birdsonas. Alright, so here's Tiffany, Nathan, the thought who must not be named, her phys ed teacher, Drew, and Levi. Keep in mind that we requested none of these pictures. In fact, some were even done without our permission. Actually, all of them were made without our permission. And you know what's the worst part? Rovio fucking encourages this shit. Just goes to show how much of a shit company they've become. So yes, shortly after me, Michael, Drew, and the rest of the gang pronounced that we no longer like Angry Birds, Corporal blocked each and every one of us. Well, besides Drew, because everyone fucking forgets about Drew. Is this evidence to prove that he can't take other people's opinions? Probably. This next little snippet of cancer, donated to us by Hugo Birds, should prove that. Stay tuned as Angry Birds keeps going downhill. Get out of town, outsider.
Yeah, get out of here.
Sorry, I can't hear you behind my flame shield. Please, just learn how to take a criticism. Angry Birds is obsessed with hatchling, and it alienates people who don't like them. A true Angry Birds fan would know this. You can't stop Rovio over financial success. Would you get mad at me for doing my job and making $10 an hour? Wait, what? Okay, bud, I don't know where you're from, but where I'm from, minimum wage is $15 an hour. So that's a kind of a bad comparison. Not only that, but he never said he was mad at Rovio's quote-unquote financial success. He was tuning in about how Angry Birds as a franchise is getting shittier, which I must agree with him on. Angry Birds, 100 million downloads. Angry Birds 2, 50 million. Angry Birds Match, 1 million. Angry Birds Match has the least amount of downloads. Not to mention, Angry Birds Match is like the third time they made a Match 3 game. Something must have happened for them to make another so quickly. Not to mention, $10 an hour is minimum wage, so they'll be making as much as a McDonald's employee. So I would have a reason to get upset. I'm just gonna assume you can't argue my point and you're done spewing retarded replies at my comment. I ain't gonna rest until you give in. Get submitted, get out. So, never? All of this. It's in your head. Oh boy, that's good. He's already went off rambling. I brought up facts. Check the App Store if you don't believe me. Hell, just Google what is the minimum wage and fact check me. It's not that hard. Minimum wage? That's America for you. So you're not even going to try to prove me wrong. You don't happen to be from the Tiffany Fisher School of Reasoning? Keep going. This is worth money. I can withstand any replies from you. Okay, Corporal, are you actually brain dead? You're wording it like he's trying to reply to you with things that'll make you feel bad, when really he's just trying to put down his opinions and facts that Angry Birds suck. So either you're purposely trying to ignore those, or you're stupid, mate. Congrats. I honestly can consider you one of the most retarded Angry Birds fans in the community. Your threats have zero effect. Okay, I can confirm my last statement because that was an insult, not a threat. 1. Insults aren't threats. 2. I'm the one who brought up evidence, while you're trying to dance around my points as a shield of criticism. Grow up. At least I'm not a white, edgy ignorant like you. Hugo isn't white. In fact, you, sir, are more white than him. So, you should think before you flap your gums. 1. Avatar does not equal actual skin color. 2. You complain about my insults and then proceed to insult me. That makes you a hypocrite. Quote-unquote edgy. Please, make an example. 4. Me being ignorant is very funny coming from you, since you ignored all my points. What points? The traffic offense points? That's right, folks. You just saw Corporal say he didn't see any points, while further proving that he is ignoring the points. 1. Fact, Angry Birds Match has less downloads than both Angry Birds and Angry Birds 2. 2. $10 an hour is not a lot of money. 3. The fact that you aren't providing any counter-arguments. Hell, by saying, what points, shows you can't reason or get into a debate. How many numbers are you going to count? Corporal, you're so immature that you're literally proving Hugo's final point right in front of his eyes. Since you seem to miss the big picture, I laid out my thoughts in a simple-to-understand fashion. Seems you missed that too. Are you ever going to reason with me, or are you just going to waste time acting like a 6-year-old? Argue my points or fuck off. None? That's what I thought. What do you mean, none? That's what I thought. It's just... Oh my god, it just hurts my brain. Go fuck yourself. You know, normally I would reprimand him for losing his cool, but talking with this idiot, I can't really blame him. You know what? I take that back. You would think you would have won using the mindset of a 5-year-old. Like I said, you have 0% effect on me. You can't stop me praising the devs and their actions. Praising the devs for what? Relying on hatchlings and microtransactions for profit? Making shit games? Fanboying? Look, you're wrong. If you aren't going to be logical and think, I'll go do something productive, like work on a commentary or something. I ain't gonna stop. Submit yourself, bird butt. Your Instagram post cannot stop me. Your effectiveness is 0. First of all, what are you even trying to get out of him? And second, what if that Instagram post is showcasing how much of an immature twat you are? ... Really? Bird butt? I had to. Yet again, he proves my final point. And you can't tell people to like something they don't like, because this is so stupid, and let people do whatever they want. You're not, and no one is their boss, okay? You're not a part of this. I'm trying to end this fight. You should really know that everyone are free to think whatever they want. And this is an opinion. How many times do we have to say this? I don't speak italic bold lettering. Gosh, you remind me of one of those poor North Korean soldiers. First of all, once again, ignoring someone's fucking attempt to stop the fight. And second, what do you mean? He reminds you of one of those North Korean soldiers. What? That makes no sense. You make no sense. You babbling twat. Grow the fuck up. You know what? I'm done with you. You never learn anything. You keep ignoring my words. And why am I even trying if you don't learn? I'm gonna let you take of this what you will, because my brain has been fried trying to comprehend an explanation to this kind of behavior.
Bitch lasagna! Put that shit in for 420.
In conclusion, Corporal is an immature man-child who lives in his own fantasy world checking fucking birds' passports, who refuses to accept the fact that people don't like angry birds. And I mean, with shit like this in the fandom, who could blame them? But in my opinion, he is one of the most stupidest people in the fandom, and he's just gone to show that just because you wear the badge doesn't mean you can't be a cunt.